Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a lip swatch video on all of my nude lipsticks. Being tanned, it makes it really hard sometimes to find a suitable nude lip. I have some of my eBay lipsticks that I've swatched before, some of my Chi Chi lipsticks, some MAC, and a Australis Velour lip in here, and a Sally Hansen one that I'm not sure if you can still purchase anymore. I also have a BOE and an Essence lipstick in here to show you guys, so there is a whole price range there for you to choose from depending on what your budget is. I don't have a very big lipstick collection. This is just the nude lipsticks that I own and that I think suit my skin tone. So if you have a similar skin tone, hopefully this will help you out a bit more in choosing the perfect nude lip. Some of these do run slightly darker and have more of like a plummy nude look, but still in the nude range nonetheless. So let's just jump straight into the lip swatches, starting with the $1 eBay lipsticks. I have a full lipstick swatch review on all 38 colors, and I'll leave the link down below if you're interested in trying out more colors. So I'm just gonna start off with number 2, which is this shade here. So that's number 2, and this is the Me Now Generation 2 lipsticks. There's also another brand called Danimer, which is the ones that I reviewed in my video that I linked down below. This one is a bit more nude compared to the other one. This is a beautiful nude color, which is more towards the plum shade because it does have that kind of dark nude effect. But this was definitely one of my go-tos. Moving on to the next shade, this is number 3 from the Danimer collection. Very similar to number 2. This is the number 2 and this is number 3. Number 3 is that tiny bit more pink. It definitely looks a little bit more pink, but once it dries, it definitely goes to more of a nude and muted sort of shade. I love this shade if I want a more brighter nudie pink kind of shade. The next lipstick is number 18 from the Danimer collection. It is more of a cool tone brown. So that is number 18, a very cool tone kind of nude color, very similar to my nails actually. It's kind of got that hint of like that plum undertone but very light nude. I don't even know how to explain this color, but as you can see it's like very similar to my nails. That is also another one of my favorites. The next lipstick is number 26 from the Me Now Generation 2 collection. This is more of like an orange based undertone nude. The reason why I differentiate between saying Me Now Generation 2 and Danimer is because there is a slight color difference between the two brands, even though they're the same kind of liquid lipsticks. So that is number 26. Again, it is a beautiful nude shade, more of that orange undertone, really brightening nude. I think it is just one of those colors that suits so many different eye looks. I love this shade so much. And the last shade from my $1 eBay lipsticks is number 30 from the Danimer collection. Again, a very beautiful nude shade. It has definitely got more of that true brown undertone rather than have like the orange or the pink or the plummy undertones in the previous lipsticks that I showed you guys. So that is number 30, such a beautiful nude, like a really true nude shade. I love this shade so much. I love all of these so much, but if I had to choose like my most perfect nude, this is probably it for my skin tone. I love this shade so much. These lipsticks do dry matte. The Me Now Generation 2 ones dry a lot more faster than these Danimer ones. Ain't nobody got time for that. Moving on, the next lipstick I am going to swatch is the BOE Professional Velvet Soft Matte Lipstick in the shade Mousse. I've done a full face tutorial using only this brand. It is definitely so underrated. The formulation of these lipsticks is so creamy and pigmented. I love them so much. So this was the shade Mousse. Again, kind of similar to my nails, just that little bit darker. Again, it does have that slightly plum undertone to it. The next lipstick is the Essence lipstick in number 6, Barely There. I hardly have anything left of this lipstick. You guys have seen me use this in a few of my other videos. Again, another beautiful nude. This is more towards the true nude side. If you don't know about Essence, then you are living underneath a rock, honestly. Essence makes such great quality lipsticks and lip liners. They're the only products I've tried and I love them. I've also tried their waterproof eyeliner and the not waterproof felt tip eyeliner. I love them as well. They did dry out a bit faster than I anticipated, but their lipstick range is amazing and so cheap and affordable. I know that they are available at Priceline and Target. And the formula is so creamy and pigmented, very similar formula to the BOE one. And a good lip liner paired with that lipstick is the Essence lip liner in the shade In the Nude, and this is what it looks like here. So that's a swatch of it on my hand. As you can see, very, very similar to that lipstick shade. These are a perfect match. The next lipstick is from the Australis Velour Lips range, and it is in the shade Honolulu. I've also done a lip swatch on the Australis Mini Velour Lips, and I'll leave the link to that one down below if you want to see another lip swatch video. This shade was also in there, and I love this shade so much, and I love the formula of these as well. This is probably the lightest I'd go in terms of nude color shades. I would not go for a shade any lighter than this, because then otherwise it just looks a bit off on my skin tone. Again, a really beautiful nude shade. Definitely more towards the lighter shades of the nudes. The next lipstick is by Sally Hansen. It's from the Moist and Matte Liquid Color Collection, and this is in the shade Satin or Satine, however you want to say it. It's Satin with an E on the end of it. I'm not sure if you can still purchase these lipsticks anymore, because I bought this a while ago from Cosmo Cosmetics. The applicator on this is so different to any other lipstick that I own. Excuse how dirty it looks though. It's like, it's got a plastic top and it's got like little holes in it, and then you wind the product out because the lipstick is actually in here. So you wind just like the tiniest bit of product out, just like that. I love this. I do hope you can still buy more of this, because I've almost run out of this one, even though I don't reach for it as much as I used to before. It is so creamy. Like when they say moist and matte, they literally mean moist and matte. I love this lipstick so much, and even though the application of it is a bit of like a novelty, it is just so beautiful and creamy. I don't think there's a whole range of different colors in this, but I definitely love this nude one. Moving on to the Chi Chi lipsticks. I don't know if you guys can see, but my lip is like bleeding in there and like the skin's all coming off. So I'm going to start off with the shade called Checkin, which is the lightest nude that I have from the range. It is more of a brown based nude, so it's not pinky at all. Again, I probably wouldn't go any lighter than this shade. I love it though. This is one of my favorite shades from the Chi Chi collection, and just, oh, I just love the way it looks. It's like one of those lipsticks. Do you remember when like the naked lip was in, especially in like runway and like high-end fashion? This is what this shade reminds me of on my skin color. I absolutely love it. Moving on to the next shade, this is called Sex Bomb. It is so similar to my nails. This definitely has more of like that mauvey plum undertone to it as well, but again, it's another beautiful nude. I've been wearing this one a lot lately, as well as Drop Dead Gorgeous, but sometimes I feel like I can look a bit lifeless with it on because it is so cool toned. The next shade is called Game On, and is definitely more towards the pinky nude side of the range. It is still a very wearable color, even though it has more of a pink undertone. It is actually very similar to the $1 eBay lipsticks. So if you want a dupe for this color, the $1 eBay lipsticks in shades 2 and 3 are definitely a dupe for it. The last shade of my Chi Chi nude lipsticks is called Drop Dead Gorgeous, and it is definitely more on the darker plum side of the nudes. I love this shade. I don't know why, but it reminds me of like Kylie Jenner. I feel like this is the lipstick shade that she would wear. I love it. It is so plum but nude but mauvey but beautiful. I absolutely love this lipstick shade. Moving on to the second last lipstick. This is a MAC lipstick in the shade Faux. I love this. This is a very cool toned nude. Really beautiful. I used to wear this shade so much when I first got it. This is actually my second tube of it. I absolutely loved this shade like crazy. It was my favorite cool tone nude lipstick. I used to wear it pretty much on the daily. And the last lipstick shade is Brave by MAC. Everybody knows this lipstick color, like need I say more. After I bought my second faux, I also bought Brave along with it, and I think that's why I haven't run out of my faux, because I kind of like interchange these two. They are very similar to each other, so that's faux on this side and this is Brave. Brave is just that little bit more of a warm tone, whereas faux is more of that cool tone brown. So that is the end of my nude lipstick swatches. I absolutely love doing lipstick swatches. I hope that I gave you some idea of some new nude lipsticks to buy. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video.